look for as we get to those later rounds.
See, Rodriguez starts really well. He started the last round with a little good in the book.
And Romero digging away to the body, hoping to make that early investment to drain Rodriguez, knowing that he could go 10 rounds for the first time.
So far, good round for Rodriguez, doing a good job. Three-punch combination.
And Romero's right there as well. And boy, both of them looking to be body snatchers here this night.
It's a fun fight. It's a really good style matchup with both men anxious to win it. But, you know, they're very committed to this fight for a couple of different reasons.
Some Hall of Famer by the name of Al Bernstein said that this one could be very tasty treats for the fight fans who are here early at MGM Grand. Imagine that, Al, right at the end.
Once in a while, you know, it's a big one of those.
Coming up on the midpoint of the third, Rodriguez trying to work the jab and then runs his in with the lead right hook curling behind the guard.
Interesting note about Romero. You know, I'm a man of many trades and hats.
And there was a point where I was a manager and I was going to sign Romero. I saw him out coming out the Olympics.
I guess he heard how much money you wanted for your no moss.
Yeah, but I
can see why you were fired up for him.
Yeah, he's a good fighter, man. Puts up really good pressure, good combination, works the body really good.
Wow, nice right hook, right uppercut by Rodriguez, and there is a really good back and forth going on here in this third round.
This is a really good, this is the closest round of the fight, and Rodriguez is in this round much more than he was the first two.
Romero thinking where he's placing his punches, diversifying his attack by Rodriguez as well, and the attention to the body, it cannot be overstated, Abner.
Yeah, no, exactly. And if this fight goes the distance, you know, for the rounds, Romero has the edge here because he is working the body really good.
And it was one of the keys for Al Bernstein, for Romero, go to that body. Both of them have been doing that.
Yeah, they're actually, Rodriguez as well, especially with the right hook. Not all lefties have a good right hook. He has one.
The attention to the body cannot be overstated.
Yeah, no, exactly. And if this fight goes the distance, the rounds, Romero has the edge here because he is working the body really good.
And it was one of the keys for Al Bernstein, for Romero, go to that body. Both of them have been doing.
Yeah, they're actually, Rodriguez as well, especially with the right hook. Not all lefties have a good right hook. He has one.
Listen to me. He's waiting for you. When he sees that opportunity, when you see that opportunity, just go for it. When he throws that right, you block it and then come with the left hook. Okay? And all the exercise we've done, remember, this is where you have to apply it now. So be alive, be alive. Get him to the corner and start right there hurting him. Combinations. When he throws that right, you block it and then come with the left hook.
Round number 4. Fair to say that the pace so far behooves Romero?
It does. It does, especially because he, you know, that's the only gear he knows. Going forward, being the aggressive. Now Rodriguez being the one that's always on his back foot. You know, eventually, I mean, especially with the body work, he's gonna get tired.
You know, Rodriguez came up this round to stand his ground. We'll see if he can.
Oh, wow, he almost stood Romero straight up with that uppercut.
Well, Rodriguez has a good, they both have good uppercuts, but Rodriguez's has been a little sharper tonight.
Yeah, Romero likes to use that left uppercut.
And I think he can, like you mentioned. I think he's more effective when he's offensive, Rodriguez. He stands his ground, he's got great combinations, and he makes every punch count.
And while Romero definitely throwing punches in bunches, they, in terms of the accuracy and the connect, Sal, they're pretty close.
Yeah, it's not a monstrous difference. So,
nice three-punch combo there by Rodriguez.
And in this round, Rodriguez, I think, he's trying very hard to make a statement of what those uppercuts
yes,
are doing.
Another left uppercut.
Wow.
And while Romero,
He hurt him with that one.
you know, Mike Tyson's supposed to be in attendance. He must be admiring this handiwork uppercut. Hey, ain't no party like an uppercut party, because an uppercut party don't stop.
There was a straight to the body that just hurt Romero as well.
Oh, here comes Romero. Reflex combination. My goodness, toe-to-toe in the center of the ring.
The temptation is to think Rodriguez needs room to be effective, but we're finding out in this round that's not necessarily true.
So nice to see so much body work. And not avoiding it, and there again another left uppercut, that one to the body. Romero fires back with a combination.
Yeah, I see Romero throwing a lot this round, but honestly not being effective. Rodriguez landing the most crisp, the most clean punches, and it's hurt.
Oh, and he just staggered him. Romero goes down for the first time in his career.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hands up, let's go.
Rodriguez rattles Romero here in the fourth round, sends him to the canvas for the first time, and Rodriguez working on putting the finishing touches on what has been a fantastic fourth round for him.
Double right hook by Rodriguez. You know, Romero is not a fleet-of-foot fighter, so right now he just can't really use that much movement.
He can't. Rodriguez not giving him much space either, and when they are
Uppercut for Elvis Rodriguez as he floors Romero in round 4.
Let's put some water on his head. Let's go.
¿Eh? Ahí se acabó.
That's it. That's the worst of it. That's the worst. That was a good round for him, but that's the worst that's happening.
Well, Rodriguez, you know, 11 knockouts in his pro career. He's got power, and he showed it in this round. Straight left hand. You know, he has a good hook, but the straight left hand, I thought tonight was going to be his main weapon, and boy, it was, along with the great uppercuts, of course. And Romero's smart there, I think, Abner, to take a knee.
he took a knee, but he was on the verge of that down.
This is round 5. Rodriguez immediately stands his ground in the center of the ring, the southpaw, trying to establish the jab, the high guard of Romero. Romero still doesn't have his sea legs under him.
And the problem for Romero is he is not by trade a boxer, does not use a lot of lateral movement, so he's kind of forced to be in the pocket with Rodriguez.
Yeah, and it has seemed like Rodriguez is already comfortable in there.
So Romero tasting adversity for the first time, going down in round 4. Came into the fight with a record of 14-0 with 9 knockouts, but facing by far his toughest exam in the form of, well, a guy who looks rejuvenated right now in Elvis Rodriguez.
Rodriguez, you know, he fought 5 times in 2020. This is his 3rd fight in 2021. He wants to create some momentum, especially coming off that loss to Sims.
And in the way he lost.
Then again, that Sims fight wasn't an easy fight.
No, Kenneth Sims is a good fighter.
Rodriguez was a 20-1 favorite, just to let you know.
He was, but you know what? That's because Kenneth Sims kind of underperformed in a couple of fights.
But not in that fight.
No, he has talent, and he showed that night.
Again, Romero really trying. I mean, he's trying, he's throwing punches, but missing most.
Oh, beautifully placed right hook to the body by Rodriguez. But you're right, Romero standing in the pocket, continuing to fire with every intent of violence he can muster, but there is no jab to speak of.
Now, and as that jab from Rodriguez as well, it seems like he's got him figured out already. Just measuring him, waiting for him to come in, make him pay.
Make him